Okay? For instance, you'll see a guy headlining at the Spear. They probably be getting a couple of $1 million. But you'll see a guy on the undercard of a big show probably making more money than that guy.
Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash.
Terence Crawford openly calls out Floyd Mayweather for chasing fights purely for money. He makes it clear that he's not interested in facing Mayweather and has never even imagined that matchup. Crawford believes fights like these aren't about proving greatness, they're just hype machines, built for massive paydays. He points out that Mayweather, after retiring, now focuses on exhibition bouts for cash rather than real competition. According to Crawford, Mayweather had his time, but this is his era now, and he refuses to let money-driven narratives distract from his hard-earned legacy.
But I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever keep it real, keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fight. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll beat him.
Well, you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, beat his ass. Never. That's some hate type shit to me.
Yeah, like plotting. Like,
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
The critics have started questioning Mayweather's motives for returning to the ring. Once celebrated for his unmatched record and masterful defense, Mayweather now seems more focused on making money than preserving his athletic legacy. His recent exhibition matches pull in huge profits, but lack competitive value. Analysts also highlight how he constantly showcases his wealth, proving he doesn't need the money yet continues to fight. Many believe his post-retirement career is all about business, not boxing, and that shift has left some fans disappointed in the direction his legacy has taken.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about it, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike fought Jake Paul, a lot was made of him being 58 years old. He's in tremendous shape. I mean, I saw him, and even in there, right? He couldn't get going at the rate that he expected, but early, he was fighting like Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather's much younger, but he's so much smaller. So I get why Mike is like, yo, I don't know what this dude wants to do. Because there was a world where no one would ever thought that those guys would end up in the ring together. And again, they don't need money. I imagine, though, it's going to be a boatload of money.
Former world champion Timothy Bradley hasn't held back on his thoughts about a fantasy fight between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. He believes Mayweather historically struggled against southpaws, and Crawford's unique style would give Floyd major problems. Bradley points to Crawford's switch hitting, sharp timing, and adaptability as tools Floyd simply couldn't handle. He even challenges Mayweather's untouchable reputation, arguing that Crawford's dynamic skill set would crack through Floyd's defense. According to Bradley, Crawford is the kind of fighter that would expose the limits of Mayweather's style.
Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that backhand the way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too? No, man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counterpuncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep. I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life.
On the flip side, many boxing experts believe it's unfair to compare Terrence Crawford to Floyd Mayweather just yet. They argue that Mayweather built his name by beating a long list of elite fighters, while Crawford, although dominant, hasn't consistently faced the same level of opposition. These critics believe Crawford's career is still evolving, whereas Floyd's legacy is already written in stone. From their perspective, the comparison feels premature. Crawford still has more to prove before being placed on the same pedestal as one of boxing's most accomplished champions.
Everybody acting like Bud is the second coming of Mayweather. Y'all got the game fucked up. Mayweather actually didn't get hit. Bud gets hit by dudes that, like, who on Bud's resume is an equivalent of someone on Floyd's resume? So that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd not getting hit by elites, Bud getting hit by non-elites, and somehow y'all think Canelo not about to touch him.
Boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult brought a bold take to the table, claiming Crawford deserves to rank above Mayweather for one big reason: he beat Canelo Alvarez. Showbiz argues that while Mayweather was extremely calculated in picking opponents and timing fights, Crawford took a real risk by moving up in weight to fight a dangerous prime Canelo. That willingness to step out of his comfort zone, he says, shows a level of courage Mayweather never displayed. In his view, this kind of risk-taking gives Crawford the edge when it comes to legacy and greatness.
Why is Terrence Bud Crawford greater than Floyd Mayweather? Or better than Floyd Mayweather? Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit. But better. Terrence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Hagler. Terrence Bud Crawford never been on middleweight shit. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even attempt to do.
Interestingly, Terrence Crawford himself is tired of constantly being compared to Floyd Mayweather. He's made it clear that he has no desire to fight Floyd and believes the comparisons are unfair. Crawford respects what Mayweather did in his own time, but insists that the spotlight now belongs to him. He urges fans to appreciate his current achievements rather than dwell on a fantasy matchup. That will never happen. According to Crawford, their legacies belong to different eras, and with Mayweather retired and past his prime, it's time to stop mixing their stories.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah. We ain't going up that much.
Now,
when asked who would win in a dream fight between Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia chose not to take sides. Instead, he predicted the fight would end in a draw. Garcia explained that Floyd's elite defense and Crawford's offensive versatility would cancel each other out, making it nearly impossible for either man to dominate. His diplomatic take shows the level of respect both fighters command and reflects how evenly matched they are, even in theory. It's a statement that only fuels the ongoing debates among boxing fans.
Crawford has the tools to beat him. He has the long arms. He switches lefty and righty, but Floyd was pinpoint accuracy, tremendous defense. I just think whoever that at 147, that's tough. I don't know. A draw.
Okay, what about Oscar De La Hoya and Crawford at 54?
Oh man, Oscar was a hell of a fighter, man. I think they could beat each other, to be honest. I think Oscar could beat him. Oscar's a hell of a fighter. He got great jab, good footwork. Oscar was a tremendous fighter. I feel like people really overlook his resume. He's an Olympic gold medalist. That's the hardest thing probably to get.
Former world champion Shane Mosley believes Floyd Mayweather would be at a major disadvantage against Terence Crawford because of size. While he acknowledges Floyd's technical brilliance, Mosley argues that he's simply too small to deal with Crawford's reach, power, and versatility. He believes that Crawford's ability to switch stances and control distance would overwhelm Mayweather's defensive strategy. For Mosley, it's not just about skill, size, and physical presence matter. In his opinion, the gap would be too wide, that Floyd wouldn't be able to survive against a naturally bigger, stronger opponent like Crawford.
Even though I've got serious personal differences with Terence Crawford, and I have ethical issues with Terence Crawford in the way that he negotiated certain things and certain things went down. However, at this point in his career, and I really believe since he's at 135 pounds, there's no question the greatness and how terrific a fighter he is. So after he beats Canelo Alvarez and becomes the undisputed champion in his third weight division, people start asking the question of whether or not he's better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I think that is a fair question. And the reason that I say that is because they're the same size. They're the same size. They fought by and large in the same weight classes, and dominated right after one another. Really, there was the period of Andre Ward in between them. I would love to throw Andre Ward in the conversation, but I don't think that the comparison is as clean and easy to make between Terence Crawford and Andre Ward as it is between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Just again, because of the similarity in the weight classes that they fought in. So when Shane Mosley chimed in and talked about the two, my ears perked up. Perked up because if you recall, Shane Mosley was the one that gave Floyd Mayweather Jr. his most dangerous fight, without a doubt. His most dangerous fight, the one where Shane Mosley landed on Floyd Mayweather 2 times and rocked him in the first round. Shane was an older fighter. Floyd bared down and won the fight.